welcome back to another video, guys. This is the KVCJ Backyard Farming. My name is Kimberly for those who are new here, and today I want to share a little video with you of some things that you can plant that and also that can tolerate cold weather. So the first thing that we can plant that can tolerate cold weather is our cabbages. Our cabbages like cold weather. So here I have some cabbage in these containers. So I have cabbages growing in these grow bags, and now we're in the month of February, and we know that we just come out of some cold season. We had couple days out of cold front, and we realized that our cabbages are doing quite fine. They are doing well. So we have first one on the list, cabbage. So cabbage can tolerate the cold weather. They like the cold weather. Also, the next one that we have is broccoli. I don't grow broccoli here because I don't have the space, but I have the seeds. So that is for our next video. I'll probably try that for our next time. The next one is cauliflower. I don't grow cauliflower here on the backyard farming channel. We don't grow that here, but that is another crop that can tolerate the cold. So the next one that we are going to look at is lettuce. Yes, guys, lettuce love the cold. And one thing I realized is that I remember planting lettuce a couple times already, and it was in the summer, and the lettuce started to bolt. The top of them started to bolt. So because it is cool now, we realize that we're getting the lettuce and they are falling. They are falling. So let me bring you up a little closer so you can see what's going on. Alright, so this is the lettuce. And if you realize, they are falling. See there? They are falling because it's still cool, and it is still cool, and lettuce like the cold weather. So this is another crop that we can plant in the cold, and they tolerate cold very well. The lettuce, they don't like the heat, and that is something that I realize that they don't like heat. So, and also another thing, lettuce love a lot of water. If you don't water them properly and you're trying to eat them, the leaves will become very, very bitter. So you have to keep water in them. Make sure the soil is very moist. Not over watering them, but make sure your soil is moist, because if you don't water them, they are going to be very bitter and you're not gonna like the taste of them. Not gonna like the taste. The next one that we have is beetroot. Beetroot like cold weather. I tried planting beetroot already as well. In the heat, and they didn't do well. Most of them die. So and sometimes some of them germinate, and then some of them germinate, and then they just die. So let me give you a close-up look of this beetroot, what it's looking like. So these are beetroots growing in container. So you have some over there, so, and we have the bed over there. That's the beetroot in the bed. Yeah. So we have the beetroot, and the beetroot like cold weather. So you can plant beetroot in the cold weather. Yes. So the next one we have is carrot. Carrot love the cold. Yes. So these are some crops that you can start with if you're living in a cold climate area. You can start with the carrot, you can start with the cabbage, you can start with the lettuce, cauliflower, broccoli, spinach, beetroot. These are some crops that you can grow in the cold time if you are living in area where it's cold, where it is cold. All right, so we are going to move on now to the crop that love heat. and perfect for our climate like Jamaica. So let's go now. So this is one crop that we can plant in the summer, and we can plant it all year round. Callaloo. Yes, Callaloo. Even though they love to eat, they love a lot of water. Because let me show you, see if I can pass this camera right here. So even though the Callaloo love to eat, you have to water it. Because if you don't water it, this part of the Callaloo is going to become hard, and when it become hard, it's not gonna taste good. So you have to water it, constantly water it. Else here, this part here, the stalk is going to become hard. If you realize here, so it's hard. So I just watered it a while ago. Just watered it them a while ago. So we have to constantly water our Callaloo, because even though they love eat, they love a lot of water. So that when you water them, that's how you get the Callaloo stalks. The stalks of the Callaloo to become soft and nice. Yeah. We have also another crop that loves the heat. Let me show you. Cucumbers. Cucumber plant love the heat. Our cucumber love heat. And the reason for that is because the cucumber can tolerate the heat based on the fact that it doesn't like cold, because it picks up a lot of virus. They're easy to catch fungus and diseases. So cucumber love a lot of heat, and we have to understand that, say, if you plant them in the cold, they probably die. Probably die, or they don't come to fruition, or they catch virus very very quick. And you have to be mindful that you have to take care of them. This is one of the plant that we have to baby, which is cucumber. And also another plant that we have to baby is our tomato, because tomato, so another crop that we have to take care of is our tomato. And I think tomato like they eat because they don't like a lot of water on them, because you will have the leaf becoming mildew, and they also will get root rot from too much water on them. One thing you need to understand is that when you're watering your tomato plant, you don't water the leaves. Make sure the water don't catch the leaf. But what you water is basically the root. So you make sure you water the root of the tomato plant. Don't water the leaves, because if you water the leaves, um you're going to have you're going to have mildew and bacteria coming on your plant. So you don't want to water the leaves. And also make sure you don't water late in the evenings as well. For the tomatoes, don't water them late in the evening, because when you water them late in the evening, you will have um the bottom of the tomato started to become rotten. We know that can be calcium deficiency as well. It can be calcium deficiency, but don't water them late in the evenings. So it's quite pretty early right now. So that's the reason why I just watered them a while ago. Just water them a while ago. Yeah. So some other crops that we can plant in the summer or dry season, warm, hot climate, like our, as I said, our time here, our climate here in Jamaica. I'm gonna show you. So next crop we can plant is these are sweet peppers. Or we call them, some countries call them bell pepper, but us here in Jamaica we call them sweet pepper. So this is not a sweet pepper, this is a hot pepper. So that is not a sweet pepper. That tall plant is a hot pepper. And the reason for planting them in heat, they are heat loving plants. Crops like, alright, so let me call out the name. So crops like okra, callaloo, cucumber, pumpkin, pepper, or sweet pepper and eggplant thrives in 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. Heat boosts flowers and fruiting. Sunlight increase yield. Long sunny days, more flowers equal more fruit. These plants use heat as energy. So these plants use heat as energy, and it says that it may many hot season crops recover quickly from pest damages. Thick stems and leaves protect them. Deep root system. They grow deep root to access water in hot and dry condition. So in warm soil and rainfall triggers fast vein and fruit growth. So rain plus heat equal rapid growth. So they love, if you have these growing now, you have in the cold, in the heat, you know, you get you can plant these in the heat. And I realized that for me, when I plant sweet pepper in this heat time in the summer, like I get more fruit from it than when I plant it when it is cold. Cause I remember when I used to plant down at the back down at the back, I used to get a lot of fruit from the sweet peppers because I used to plant in the summer. But now because it is cold, we don't have a lot of fruit producing. I harvest one from this one right here, so today, yeah, I harvest one from that one. But guys, these are some of the things that you can plant in the heat and in the cold. And I hope that this video makes sense. I don't know how to explain it any other bit any different, but as I said, these are some of the crops that you can plant in the heat and in the cold, and they will tolerate very well. Make sure that your soil is well drained. Make sure that it also is well composed. For me, I use chicken manure. Alright, look at this piece of, I was plowing up a piece of land today. This is where I had some tomatoes. So I was plowing up this part of land right here. And if you realize, inside of it, I mix it with chicken manure. I still have some this tomato plant right here because let me show you. It's loaded. Let me see if I can go up nearer. So this plant is actually loaded. So I have to be taking care of it. These tomato, one thing I'm telling you, see these tomato, they are very, 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 very sweet. And I have to cherish them. I have to cherish these tomato. So every time I reap these tomato, I try to save some of the seeds because this is a long time tomato and I can't get any seeds. I don't know if they have any seeds like these that I can purchase, because I would be glad to purchase some seeds like these. But these seeds was given to me from a church brother. So I cherish this tomato tree very much. Yeah. So this is the soil, and I was mixing it with manure. And if you realize, we have worm was in it. Sometimes when you're forking up, you will juke some of the worms them. But yeah, it was. So make sure that your soil is well composed with rotten manure or goat manure, rabbit manure, whatever manure you have on. But I got these chicken manure from a neighbor, and I use them in the plants to boost the growth of these. If you realize, in this tomato plant right here, I put chicken manure. So chicken manure mixed with this soil right here. This one as well mixed with chicken manure. So that is what I do here. Mix my soil with chicken manure. Tomato coming on this. Let me break off this. Don't want the plant to focus too much on the blossom. So we have these tomatoes on this one. Break off this little sucker. Yeah. Alright, so I hope that this video was beneficial to you guys. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Oh, and guys, before we go, we are at 1K subscriber, And I want to say many thanks to those who have subscribed to the channel and continue to watch the videos, continue to like, continue to share, and please, guys, leave a comment in the comment section. Tell me what you're planting and if this information was helpful to you. And remember, we plant the seed, God do the rest. Happy planting. Thanks again.